This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo as a baby, around 1985–1986 when he was a few months old to about a year old. In the photo, he is wearing a white baby shirt with blue accents in the form of a tie and horizontal stripes, white socks, and white shoes. He is sitting on a small wooden chair, with a necklace and a small bracelet on his wrist. The background shows an open area with plants and structures, likely the house or neighborhood where his family lived in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal. Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, to a low-income family. His mother, Dolores, was a laundry worker, and his father, José Diniz, was an employee at a local football club. Despite his modest lifestyle, he showed a keen interest in football from an early age, and would later become one of the best players of all time. Want to know more about Ronaldo's childhood or his career as a footballer? The photo you show is of Cristiano Ronaldo as a child, estimated to be around 5 to 7 years old, circa 1990–1992. Here's a detailed description. Photo description: physical appearance. Ronaldo is seen with thick, curly black hair, a slightly chubby face, and a cheerful smile. He is wearing a light yellow shirt with black accents on the collar, and a light blue or light green undershirt visible under the collar. Background: the photo has a neutral background, likely white or light gray, indicating this is a formal portrait, possibly taken for school purposes or personal family documentation. Ronaldo's childhood background relating to this photo: birth and family environment. Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira Island, Portugal, to a family with limited economic background. He lived in a small house in the Quinta Falcão neighborhood with his parents and 3 siblings. His father, José Diniz, worked as a gardener and was a kit man for a local club, while his mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos, worked as a cook. Beginning to touch football, at the age shown in this photo, Ronaldo began to show an interest and talent in football. He often played with his friends in the streets and empty fields around his house, using sometimes imperfect balls or even substitute objects. Difficulties and challenges. Despite his happy appearance in photos, Ronaldo's childhood was not easy. His family often faced financial hardship, and he was even advised by doctors to stop playing football after being diagnosed with a heart murmur at a young age. However, he remained persistent in pursuing his dreams. Leadership and competitiveness. From a young age, Ronaldo was known for his highly competitive nature. He hated to lose, even when playing with his friends, and already showed the leadership potential he would later demonstrate on the pitch. Journey after childhood. In photos following the childhood pictured here, Ronaldo joined local club CF Andorina at the age of 7 in 1992, where his talent began to be clearly evident. He then moved to CD Nacional before finally joining Sporting CP's academy at the age of 12 in 1997, a major move that required him to move away from his family to pursue his dream of becoming a professional footballer. From there, his career skyrocketed, becoming one of the greatest players of all time. Want to learn more about Ronaldo's early club career or how he overcame the challenges of his youth? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at around 3 to 4 years old, circa 1988–1989, in his very early childhood before he began to take football more seriously. Here's the full story. Detailed photo description. Appearance. Ronaldo is seen with his signature dark brown curly hair, a youthful face with chubby cheeks, and a slight grimace or sweet yet cheerful expression. He is wearing a navy blue tracksuit with white accents on the upper sleeves, and black shoes with red accents. Background. The photo was taken outdoors, likely in a backyard or an open area filled with greenery and potted plants arranged along the side of the road. The floor is made of tile or brick, which gives a warm and natural feel, reflecting the atmosphere of a simple household in Funchal, Madeira Island, Portugal, his birthplace. The story behind the photo. Ronaldo's early life before football. At the age shown in this photo, Ronaldo lived with his family in a small house in the Quinta Falcão neighborhood. His family came from a limited economic background. His father, José Diniz, worked as a manual laborer and gardener, while his mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos, worked as a cook to help support the family. Although not yet officially involved with a football club, Ronaldo already showed a natural inclination for physical activity. He would jog around the house, play with friends in the neighborhood on narrow streets or in open yards, and began to show an interest in football, even if it was just with a ball made from scrap rags or other objects that could be rolled. According to family history, Ronaldo possessed extraordinary energy and a very active nature from an early age. His mother once admitted that her son found it difficult to sit still and was always looking for something to do, whether playing or exploring the area. The lush greenery and fresh air of Madeira Island also provided a place for him to develop motor skills that would later be useful on the soccer field. The photo's connection to his career. While this photo doesn't directly depict football activity, it serves as early evidence of Ronaldo's childhood, which shaped his character and passion. A few years after this photo was taken, at the age of 7, 1992, he joined his first local club, CF Andorina, where his talent was quickly recognized by coaches and parents. From there, he progressed to bigger clubs like CD Nacional before finally being accepted into the Sporting CP Academy at the age of 12, a crucial step that led to his illustrious professional career. This photo also serves as a cherished memory for Ronaldo's family, as it reflects the simplicity and happiness of his childhood before football took him to unimaginable heights. Would you like to learn more about how Ronaldo's family supported his dreams as he began playing football, or the story of his first club? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at around 8 to 10 years old, circa 1993-1995, when he was just starting his football journey with a local club or in his early years at a football academy. Here's the full story. Photo description. Appearance. Ronaldo is seen with black hair that has begun to be styled more neatly than when he was a baby, a more defined face with a serious and focused expression. He wears a collared shirt with red and navy blue stripes, a simple outfit that reflects his family's modest financial situation at the time. Background. The photo is set against a plain light blue wall, likely taken at school or the offices of the soccer club where he trained, indicating a more formal atmosphere than previous childhood photos. The story behind the photo. At this age, Ronaldo was already actively playing for CF Andorina, a local soccer club on the island of Madeira that marked the beginning of his career. His coach at the time, Fernão Sousa, once admitted that Ronaldo had already displayed extraordinary talent even at a young age. He was faster, more agile, and had much better ball control than his peers. Although his talent was already apparent, this period was not without its challenges. Ronaldo often had to walk long distances from home to the training ground, sometimes without money for food or transportation. His family also had to make sacrifices to support his hobby. His mother often set the serious expression on his face. In this photo also reflects the competitive nature that had been ingrained in him since childhood. He hated losing and always tried to give his best every time he played, whether in training or in small matches between local clubs. It was also around this time that Ronaldo began to be recognized in the local football community as a talented child with big dreams of becoming a professional player. Shortly after this, at the age of 10, he moved to CD Nacional, the second largest football club in Madeira, where he further honed his skills before being accepted into the Sporting CP Academy at the age of 12, a move that required him to move away from his family to pursue his dream. Aside money from her salary to buy soccer shoes and sports equipment for him. Do you want to know what Ronaldo's experience was like when he first moved away from his family to join the Sporting CP Academy? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo as a baby aged around a few months to a year, circa 1985-1986, with two adults believed to be members of his family, possibly his father José Diniz Aveiro, on the right, and one of his male relatives such as his uncle or his father's brother. Photo description. Appearance. Baby Ronaldo is seen resting on the lap of a person wearing a white t-shirt. He is wearing a light-colored baby shirt, possibly white or cream. The person on the right is wearing a light brown shirt and trousers, sitting in a relaxed position. The background is a living room with a checkered sofa and a few decorative items or household items behind them, suggesting a simple and warm domestic atmosphere. Context. The overlaid text, Baby Cristiano Ronaldo GOAT, refers to his nickname as the greatest of all time in football, making this childhood photo an early glimpse into his life before achieving global fame. The story behind the photo is an infant. Ronaldo was born at Dr. Nelio Mendonça Hospital in Funchal, Madeira Island, Portugal, on February 5, 1985. His family lived in a small house in the Quinta Falcão area, living in limited financial circumstances. His father worked as a manual laborer and gardener, while his mother, Maria Dolores dos Santos, worked as a cook to support the family of 4 children. Ronaldo was the youngest. According to family history, Ronaldo displayed high energy from infancy and often cried when he wasn't getting attention or when he was bored. His mother once admitted that caring for him was not easy because he always wanted to be active and explore his surroundings. Despite their modest lifestyle, Ronaldo's family loved him dearly and always tried to provide the best for him. This photo is one of the rare pieces of documentary evidence from Ronaldo's early life, before he began to demonstrate the footballing talent that would transform his life and make him one of the most famous athletes in the world. Want to learn more about how the Ronaldo family navigated the economic challenges of raising their children, including Ronaldo? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at around 11 to 12 years old, circa 1996-1997, just before or just after he joined the Sporting CP Academy in Lisbon, a crucial step that marked the beginning of his professional career. Photo description: appearance. Ronaldo has short, neat hair, a youthful face with distinct features beginning to emerge, and a calm yet focused expression. He is wearing a plain orange t-shirt, likely a training uniform or everyday attire from his time at the academy. Background: the plain, light-colored wall suggests this photo was likely taken for club documentation or academic purposes at Sporting CP. The story behind the photo: at this age, Ronaldo had already demonstrated extraordinary talent while playing for CD Nacional in Madeira, eventually earning an offer to join the academy of Sporting CP, one of the biggest clubs in Portugal. However, his decision to move to Lisbon was not easy. He had to live far from his family, leave his friends, and adapt to a new life in a big city that was very different from the atmosphere of Madeira Island. At the academy, Ronaldo often drew attention due to his superior abilities compared to his classmates. He was known as a player with speed, agility, and exceptional ball technique. However, he also had to face challenges, including doubts from some who believed he was too young to adapt to the higher level of competition. Furthermore, his family's poor financial situation forced him to be frugal and sometimes faced difficulties in meeting his personal needs. Despite this, Ronaldo's fighting spirit never waned. He spent more time training than his peers, both on the pitch and independently, to improve his fundamental skills such as ball control, scoring goals, and reading the game. The focused expression in this photo reflects his determination to achieve his dream of becoming the best footballer in the world. Shortly after this, at the age of 16, Ronaldo began playing for Sporting CP's first team and eventually caught the attention of major European clubs like Manchester United, which would later propel him to the pinnacle of global success. Do you want to know what Ronaldo's experience was like when he first played for Sporting CP's first team, or how he got the attention of a big club like Manchester United? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of around 6 to 7 years, around 1991-1992, when he was just starting to get to know the world of football and playing in a small group of local children on the island of Madeira. Photo description: appearance. Ronaldo has slightly messy curly hair, a youthful face with some dirt marks perhaps from playing outdoors, and an enthusiastic and slightly curious expression. He is wearing a brightly colored plaid shirt, red, green, and blue, with a red collar, an outfit typically worn for small occasions or everyday playtime with friends. Background: the rough, stained walls suggest this photo was likely taken outside or in the neighborhood where he lives in Quinta Falcão, a slum in Funchal. The story behind the photo: at this age, Ronaldo was already passionate about soccer, even before officially joining any club. He often played with friends on the streets or in unmaintained dirt fields, using used, sometimes imperfect balls. According to family and neighbors, he often forgot to eat or sleep because he was so engrossed in playing. Despite the family's limited financial means, his father, José Diniz Aveiro, always supported his hobby. His father often took Ronaldo to the local stadium to watch matches, sometimes saving money to buy used footballs or worn-out sneakers. His mother never stopped him from playing, though she sometimes worried because Ronaldo often came home with dirty clothes or even minor injuries from playing too hard. It was also during this time that his talent began to emerge. He could control the ball better than his peers, ran faster, and often scored goals in their small games. His love for football at that time was the foundation for his determination to become a professional player. Shortly after, he officially joined his first local club, CF Andorina, at the age of 8. Want to know what Ronaldo's selection process was like when he signed with his first club, CF Andorina? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of around 8 to 9 years, around 1993-1994, when he was playing for his first local club CF Andorina on the island of Madeira and had just won the first trophy of his career. Photo description, appearance. Ronaldo stands front center, wearing a light red shirt and dark red trousers, holding a small trophy with a proud but slightly awkward expression. Surrounding him are family members and club coaches. Some adults are also holding larger trophies, likely for other clubs or categories. The background is an open area with trees and buildings, suggesting a modest outdoor awards ceremony. Photo condition. The image is dark in color with the characteristic texture of an old photograph, reflecting the era. The story behind the photo at this time: Ronaldo had just played a few seasons with CF Andorina and was already showing incredible ability as a young striker. The trophy he was holding was the result of his team's victory in a local children's tournament in Madeira. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, presumably one of the adults standing next to him, was a huge supporter and even worked as a gardener at the club so Ronaldo could play without a registration fee. This victory was a huge boost for Ronaldo. He became even more convinced that football could be a way out of his family's difficult financial situation. After showing brilliant results at CF Andorina, he then received an offer to join another Madeira club, CD Nacional, which would be the next step towards his professional career. Would you like to know more about Ronaldo's achievements while playing for CD Nacional before moving to Sporting CP? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of around 7 to 8 years, around 1992-1993, while he was attending an important religious event or cultural celebration on the island of Madeira. Photo description, appearance. Ronaldo is wearing a white uniform, likely intended for a special role at the event, with gold accents on the shoulders and neat white gloves. He stands in a formal pose, with his hands clasped in front of his chest. The background features white and red floral decorations, as well as gold ornaments likely found inside a church or local place of worship. Photo condition. The image has the typical color tone of an old photograph, with lighting that suggests a festive yet dignified atmosphere. The story behind the photo: despite his intense focus on football at the time, Ronaldo also grew up in an environment steeped in Catholic cultural and religious values. The events he attended were likely religious holidays or annual ceremonies in his local community in Funchal. His family deeply valued these traditions and often invited Ronaldo and his siblings to participate as a way of respecting their culture and beliefs. During this time, despite already displaying exceptional football talent, Ronaldo still followed the routines of children his age, attending family events, attending school, and participating in community activities. These experiences are believed to have shaped his personality, which values hard work, discipline, and a sense of belonging to his community. Do you want to know how the cultural or religious traditions of Madeira Island influenced Ronaldo's mindset and subsequent career? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of approximately 7 to 8 years, circa 1992-1993, with his parents Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, mother, and José Diniz Aveiro, father, while attending an important event possibly related to a religious ceremony or cultural celebration on the island of Madeira. Photo details and appearance. Cristiano Ronaldo, standing in the center, wearing a full white uniform, jacket, trousers, white gloves, and white footwear, with a gold accent in the form of a chain or sash over his shoulder. His expression is calm and slightly formal, befitting the atmosphere of the event he is attending. Maria Dolores dos Santos Aveiro, standing to Ronaldo's left, wearing a red and white striped shirt with a red skirt and red high heels. Her hand touches Ronaldo's shoulder with an expression full of love and pride. José Diniz Aveiro, standing to Ronaldo's right, wearing a brightly colored plaid shirt and light gray trousers. He also touches Ronaldo's shoulder, his face showing pride and protectiveness toward his son. Background. The photo was taken outdoors, likely in a churchyard or public park near Funchal, the capital of Madeira Island. The photo features dark brickwork, a small iron fence, green trees, and a stretch of mountains in the distance, a typical scene of Madeira Island, which boasts beautiful mountainous landscapes. The photo has a characteristic color palette typical of old images from the 1990s, with sunlight suggesting a sunny day. The story behind the photo: the event they attended was likely Ronaldo's first communion ceremony, an important Catholic tradition held dear by his family. Ronaldo's family came from a limited economic background, but they still set aside money to provide him with a neat uniform and attended the event with great respect. At this time, Ronaldo had begun to show a keen interest in soccer. He often played on the streets or on dirt fields with his friends, sometimes losing track of time due to his concentration. However, his parents always ensured that he continued to participate in other important activities, such as education and religious cultural activities, as they believed this would shape their son's character. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked as a gardener and also worked for a local football club to help pay for Ronaldo's playing expenses. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked as a housekeeper and tourism worker to support the family. Despite their modest lifestyle, their family bond was strong, and the support of both parents provided a strong foundation for Ronaldo to pursue his dream of becoming a professional footballer. Shortly after this event, Ronaldo officially joined his first local club, CF Andorina, and began to demonstrate the extraordinary talent that would ultimately lead to a legendary career in the world of football. Want to learn more about how Ronaldo's family support was a key factor in his career and his rise to global success? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of around 10 to 12 years old, around the mid-1990s, with his extended family indoors. Photo details: Ronaldo's position: standing in the middle of the row, wearing a green and white striped shirt with an open black jacket over it. His expression is calm and focused on the camera. Other family members: to Ronaldo's left stands a man in a blue denim jacket and white pants. To his right is a man in a white shirt and black tie. In the back row, from left to right, a man in a brown leather jacket and blue shirt is visible, and a woman in a black and green striped shirt is on the right side of the photo. Background: a light-colored wall with a wooden framed photo hanging above Ronaldo's head. It's likely a self-portrait or a family portrait. The room's atmosphere is simple and warm, reflecting the domestic atmosphere of the time. Photo condition: the color of the image is slightly dull with the characteristic texture of an old photograph, indicating its age. Possible context: this photo was likely taken during a small family gathering or a special occasion such as a birthday or annual celebration. Ronaldo's family is known to be very close-knit and has always been fully supportive of Ronaldo since he began pursuing his football dreams. At this time, Ronaldo was playing for CD Nacional in Madeira and was beginning to attract the attention of big clubs in Portugal due to his extraordinary talent. Moments like this are crucial evidence of his close relationship with his family, which has always been a cornerstone of his journey to success. Want to learn more about Ronaldo's youth when he played for CD Nacional before moving to Sporting CP? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo at the age of around 12 to 13, around 1997-1998, when he was playing for the youth academy of Sporting CP club in Portugal, with a coach or club administrator. Full photo details: Cristiano Ronaldo, standing on the left, wearing a Sporting CP home jersey with a light green and white striped motif, black shorts with the number 10 on the bottom right, and long green and white striped socks. He has a proud and slightly cheerful expression, with his hands supporting part of the trophy he is holding together. His hair is still his trademark curly hair, and his appearance suggests a young man who is already focusing on his football career. Coach club representative, standing on the right, wearing a navy blue tracksuit jacket with white and green accents and matching tracksuit trousers. He holds a gold trophy in both hands and wears a warm smile, showing pride in Ronaldo's and his team's accomplishments. Background. The photo was taken on a well-maintained, green-turfed soccer field, with a clear, cloudless blue sky overhead. In the distance, a large crowd of spectators can be seen gathered in the stands or on the sidelines, as well as a few people walking around the pitch, indicating that this is after a match or an official awards ceremony. A tall flagpole also stands behind the two main figures. Photo condition. The image has quite vibrant colors with clear contrast, possibly having undergone restoration or editing to make it more appealing, but still retains the nostalgic feel of Ronaldo's youth. Context and story behind the photo. After showing exceptional talent at a local club on the island of Madeira, Ronaldo was accepted into the Sporting CP Academy at the age of 12, even though he had to live far from his family to pursue his dream. By this time, he had become one of the club's top youth players, frequently leading the team to victory. The trophy they hold is likely an award for victory in a youth tournament or local competition. The coach in the photo is believed to have played a crucial role in honing Ronaldo's skills and character during his early days at Sporting CP. The club not only taught him football techniques but also instilled in him a mentality of hard work and discipline that would become the foundation for his future success at both the top club and national team levels. These achievements at the Youth Academy ultimately led Ronaldo to make his professional debut with Sporting CP's first team in 2002, before moving to Manchester United and becoming one of the greatest players of all time. Would you like to learn more about Ronaldo's experience living away from his family early in his career at the Sporting CP Academy? That day, the sun was quite hot in the empty field near the apartment complex where they lived. Ronaldo sat cross-legged on the slightly dry grass, wearing a gray t-shirt with a faded green circle. His right hand still shook slightly as he explained something passionately, his eyes gleaming as if he were looking at something far away. Next to him, a classmate of his age named Miguel sat leaning against a white fence post, his jeans slightly wrinkled from sitting outside so often. Miguel stared in the same direction as Ronaldo, his hands propped on his knees, and nodded slowly, sometimes frowning in disbelief, but always ending with a supportive smile. "Honestly, Ronald, are you really sure you'll make it to Lisbon?" Miguel asked quietly, even though he knew the answer he was going to get. Ronaldo shrugged confidently. "It's not just a dream anymore, Miguel. The Sporting coach has already told me they want me in their academy. It's just a matter of time," he said, biting his lower lip, his eyes fixed on the distance as if he could see the large stadium where he would play. Miguel sighed softly, then wrapped his arms around his knees. He knew all too well how hard Ronaldo trained every day, even when the rest of his friends were busy playing or hanging out at the cafe near the school. Ronaldo was always on the small field behind the complex, practicing his shots until the sun went down. "Then I'll wait for your name in the football newspapers, okay?" Miguel said in a hopeful voice. He took the piece of cardboard from under Ronaldo's buttocks and rolled it out a bit to flatten it. "Promise me, when you become a famous player, you won't forget about those of us who used to watch you practice." Ronaldo turned to his good friend and gently patted Miguel on the shoulder. "I can't forget. If I succeed, you'll be the first person I'll take to a match at the stadium," he exclaimed, a cheerful expression rarely seen when he was focused on training. The sun began to set slightly, casting soft shadows across the grass. The two young men sat silently for a moment, each contemplating the future, one ready to chase his dreams to the ends of the earth, and the other ready to bear witness to the journey of a champion in the making. Quote, "Would you like this story to continue about Ronaldo's journey to the Sporting CP Academy or how their relationship survived despite the distance?" This photo was taken on August 6, 2003, during the opening friendly match of the new José Alvalade Stadium between Sporting CP and Manchester United. The player wearing the green and white striped number 28 is Cristiano Ronaldo, then 18 years old and still playing for Sporting CP. He is controlling the ball while facing a Manchester United player in a red jersey. That night, Ronaldo displayed extraordinary skills with his speed, dribbling technique, and contributions to all three of Sporting CP's goals, which led to a 3-1 victory. His phenomenal performance impressed both the players and Manchester United manager, Sir Alex Ferguson. Just 5 days later, Ronaldo officially joined Manchester United for a transfer fee of around £12.2 million, beginning his journey to becoming one of the greatest players of all time. Want to know more about other key moments in Ronaldo's early career at Sporting CP or Manchester United? This photo collage shows 3 key moments in the relationship between Cristiano Ronaldo and Sir Alex Ferguson, as well as the start of Ronaldo's professional football career. Top left, Ronaldo in a Sporting CP uniform, before joining Manchester United. This depicts his early years as a promising young player at his hometown club. Top right, Ronaldo in a Manchester United jersey, a period during which he developed into a world-class star under Ferguson's guidance. The club served as a crucial foundation for shaping his career. Bottom, a photo of Ronaldo with Sir Alex Ferguson, the coach who not only brought him to Manchester United but also became a father figure to Ronaldo, guiding his growth as both a player and a person. Want to learn more about Ferguson's role in nurturing Ronaldo's talent during his time at Old Trafford? This photo was taken at Old Trafford Stadium, Manchester United's home ground, during the unveiling of 2 of the club's new signings in the summer of 2003. In the center, Sir Alex Ferguson, then Manchester United's head manager, wearing a black suit with a red tie. On the left, Cleberson Pereira, a Brazilian midfielder signed from Atlético Paranaense. He became one of the first Brazilians to play for the club. On the right, Cristiano Ronaldo, who had just arrived from Sporting CP at the age of 18. This photo captures the early arrivals of the 2 players who were expected to strengthen Manchester United's squad. Although Cleberson only played for the club for 2 seasons, Ronaldo went on to become one of the greatest players of all time to wear the red shirt of Manchester United. Want to learn more about Cleberson's contribution or the early days of Ronaldo's career at Manchester United? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo kissing the Premier League trophy Barclays Premier League for sponsors at the time, with Manchester United, taken at the end of the 2007-2008 season. Photo history. Successful season. In this season, United won the club's 10th Premier League title, 17th in the Premier League with 87 points, 2 points ahead of Chelsea. Ronaldo was the league's top scorer with 31 goals, a record for a 38-game season at the time. Ronaldo's significant role. He not only scored numerous goals, but also provided 6 assists, and won individual awards such as PFA Player of the Year, FWA Footballer of the Year, and the European Golden Boot. Title doppelganger. In addition to the Premier League, United also won the Champions League that season after defeating Chelsea on penalties in the final, making the 2007-08 season one of the best periods of Ronaldo's career at Old Trafford. This photo became a symbol of the team's success and the Portuguese player's promising future. Want to know more about specific moments from that season, such as the Champions League final? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo holding the UEFA Champions League trophy with Manchester United, taken after the 2007-2008 season final, which took place on May 21, 2008, at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. Details of the moment. An evocative final. United met Chelsea in a tightly contested match. Ronaldo opened the scoring in the 26th minute with a header, but Frank Lampard equalized just before half-time. The score remained 1-1 after the end of regular and extra time, sending the match to a penalty shootout. Ronaldo's role in the final. Although he missed his penalty in the first half of the shootout, his team still won thanks to goalkeeper Edwin van der Saa's save from Nicolas Anelka. Historic victory. This was Manchester United's 3rd Champions League title and their first in 9 years since the 1998-1999 season. For Ronaldo, this victory cemented his status as one of the best players in the world and marked one of the highlights of his career at Old Trafford. Would you like to know more about Manchester United's journey to the Champions League final that season? This photo captures the historic moment when Cristiano Ronaldo was officially unveiled as a new Real Madrid player on July 6, 2009, at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. Photo details: Ronaldo, wearing the Real Madrid home jersey with Bwin sponsorship on the chest, walks on a specially prepared green carpet. Around 80,000 fans filled the stadium to welcome his arrival, while hundreds of photographers gathered to capture the moment. His transfer from Manchester United, for approximately €94 million, was a world record transfer at the time, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the club's history and Ronaldo's personal career in Spain. Want to learn more about Ronaldo's achievements at Real Madrid? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo celebrating his victory by holding the Copa del Rey Spanish Kings Cup trophy with Real Madrid, taken after the 2010-2011 season final, which took place on May 20, 2011, at the Mestalla Stadium in Valencia. Full details of the moment. Final: Real Madrid met Barcelona in a match known as El Clásico. Ronaldo was the hero after scoring the only goal in the 103rd minute of extra time, giving his team a 1-0 victory. The goal was a combination with Ángel Di María, with Ronaldo finishing with a powerful shot into the net. The meaning of this title: this season's Copa del Rey was Ronaldo's first title with Real Madrid since joining in 2009. The team had not won any trophies in the previous 2 seasons, so this victory was crucial for building momentum and confidence. Ronaldo's performance this season: during the 2010-2011 Copa del Rey season, Ronaldo scored 7 goals in 9 matches, becoming one of the tournament's top scorers. He also contributed several assists, demonstrating his importance in the team's attack. Club historical context: this victory ended Real Madrid's 18-year Copa del Rey drought. They had previously won the title in the 1992-1993 season. Furthermore, the victory over Barcelona in the final made this title even more valuable for the fans and the club. Want to know more about that final or Real Madrid's journey in the Copa del Rey that season? Cristiano Ronaldo wins Euro 2016. This photo captures the historic moment. Cristiano Ronaldo kissed the Henri Delany Trophy after Portugal won Euro 2016 on July 10, 2016, at the Stade de France in Paris. Ronaldo wore the Portugal national team's maroon jersey with Euro 2016 emblazoned on the sash, and the captain's armband around his wrist. The trophy he held was adorned with a red, green, and dark green ribbon, the colors of the Portuguese flag, while in the background the Euro 2016 sign in the competition symbol can be seen. Background: in the final against France, Ronaldo was forced off early in the 25th minute due to a knee injury. Although unable to play until the end, he remained on the sidelines to motivate his teammates. Portugal ultimately won 1-0 thanks to Eder's goal in the 109th minute of extra time, bringing their country its first major trophy in the history of the competition. The moment he kissed the trophy served as a testament to Ronaldo's crucial role as a leader and icon for Portuguese football, despite not being able to compete fully on the pitch in the final. Want to learn more about Portugal's Euro 2016 campaign or other important moments for Ronaldo with his national team? Cristiano Ronaldo wins the 2019 UEFA Nations League. This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo kissing the UEFA Nations League trophy after Portugal won the competition in 2019. Ronaldo is wearing a red Portugal national team jersey with the national team's crest on the right chest and a sponsor on the left side. A medal with a strap reading Nations League hangs around his neck. The cylindrical, metal-plated trophy, with its intricate pattern and green and red accents on the top, gleams brightly under the stadium lights. His expression is focused and proud as he kisses the trophy. Background: the 2019 UEFA Nations League final took place on June 9, 2019, at the Dragão Stadium in Porto. Portugal won 1-0 over the Netherlands thanks to a goal by Bernardo Silva in the 60th minute. As captain and key player, Ronaldo made significant contributions throughout the tournament, including scoring a brace in the semi-final against Switzerland. This victory marked Ronaldo's second major achievement with Portugal after winning Euro 2016, cementing his status as a football legend for the country. Would you like to see detailed statistics on Ronaldo's performance in the 2019 UEFA Nations League or learn more about the competition as a whole? This photo shows Cristiano Ronaldo wearing a white Real Madrid jersey, holding the UEFA Champions League trophy and showing 5 fingers, representing his 5th career Champions League title. Around his neck hangs a medal with the words, "Final Keep 2018", on a string, signifying his victory in the 2017-2018 season. Ronaldo smiles happily, with a packed stadium in the background. This victory came after Real Madrid defeated Liverpool 3-1 in the final held at Kiev's Olimpiuski Stadium. This title also marked Real Madrid's treble of consecutive Champions League wins. Cristiano Ronaldo and his 4 Golden Shoe trophies. This photo captures a happy and proud Cristiano Ronaldo as he shows off the 4 Golden Shoe trophies he has won throughout his career. Ronaldo appears immaculately dressed in a light gray checkered suit, black tie, and crisp white shirt. He sits behind a table occupied by 4 shiny gold-plated shoe statues, each placed on a sturdy brick pedestal. Smiling broadly at the camera, he raises his right hand and displays 4 fingers. In keeping with the number of trophies in front of him, as if to clearly convey the brilliant achievements he has achieved. In the background, a backdrop can be seen with various sponsor and organization logos such as ESM, European Sports Media, Marca, and Tag Heuer, indicating that this moment took place at an official event held to celebrate his achievements. Background to each Golden Shoe. The Golden Shoe is a prestigious award given annually to the best goalkeeper and striker with the most goals in each major European league. For Ronaldo, each of these trophies is a testament to his hard work, dedication, and prowess as a world-class striker. 1. First Golden Shoe 2007-2008 season. His first trophy came while still playing for Manchester United in the English Premier League. That season, Ronaldo scored 31 goals in 34 league games, helping his club win the Premier League title and reach the UEFA Champions League final. This achievement marked an early milestone, demonstrating that he was not only a talented player but also capable of competing at the highest level for the best individual awards. 2. Second Golden Shoe 2010-2011 season. After moving to Real Madrid in 2009, Ronaldo further demonstrated his prowess as a goal machine. In the 2010-2011 season in La Liga, he scored 40 goals in 34 games. This figure not only made him the league's top scorer but also demonstrated his ability to adapt well to the Spanish football environment, which has a different style of play than England. 3. Third Golden Shoe 2013-2014 season. This season, Ronaldo shone again in La Liga, scoring 31 goals in 30 matches. In addition to winning the Golden Shoe, he also helped Real Madrid win the UEFA Champions League after defeating Atletico Madrid in a dramatic final. This year proved that Ronaldo wasn't just focused on individual achievements, but was also capable of leading his club to major victories. 4. Fourth Golden Shoe 2014-2015 season. This season was one of the best of Ronaldo's league career. He scored 48 goals in 35 La Liga matches, an incredible figure that put him far ahead of his competitors. This achievement not only cemented his status as one of the best strikers of all time but also demonstrated that he was still capable of improving his performance year after year. The meaning of the moment in the photo. The moment captured in this photo is not just a trophy display, but also a symbol of Ronaldo's long journey in the world of football. As he displays 4 fingers and smiles proudly, we can sense the satisfaction he feels after overcoming various challenges and hard work to reach the pinnacle of success. At the time the photo was taken, Ronaldo was one of the players with the most golden boots in history, alongside other legendary players like Lionel Messi. The event also served as an opportunity to recognize Ronaldo's contribution to European football, both in terms of the number of goals he scored and his impact on increasing the popularity of the sport worldwide. Each Golden Boot trophy in front of him represents a story about every match he played, every goal he scored, and every effort he made to be the best. Continuity of achievements. After this moment, after winning the 4 Golden Boot trophies pictured here, Ronaldo continued to demonstrate his consistency as a top scorer. He then won his 5th Golden Boot in the 2016-2017 season while still playing for Real Madrid, scoring 25 goals in La Liga. This achievement made him one of the players with the most Golden Boots in the competition's history. To this day, the Golden Boot award remains a clear testament to Ronaldo's prolific ability as a striker. The moment pictured here will always be remembered as a highlight of his career, where he officially declared himself one of the best goal scorers in European football. Want to learn more about Ronaldo's 5th Golden Boot winner? Discuss his other achievements at club and national team level. The story behind the photo of Cristiano Ronaldo's 5 golden balls at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium on a sunny autumn day in 2017. The Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, Real Madrid's sacred home, was filled with a sea of white. Thousands of Los Blancos fans had gathered not only to watch the match, but to witness a historic moment that would forever be remembered in world football history. The air in the stadium was filled with cheers, melodious chants, and an unbridled sense of joy. Amidst the sea of cheering fans, a player with sleek hair and an athletic physique appeared on a specially prepared stage in the middle of the manicured green pitch. He was Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, his team captain, Real Madrid's greatest star at the time, and one of the greatest players of all time. On that day, he wore the classic white Real Madrid jersey with the club's crest shining on the chest and the name, Ronaldo, emblazoned prominently on the back. But what truly captivated Ronaldo's attention was not just his figure. In front of him were neatly arranged 5 soccer-shaped trophies with shiny gold surfaces, symbols of the highest honor for a footballer in Europe, the Golden Ball. Each trophy spoke of the long journey, full of struggle, hard work, and extraordinary achievements Ronaldo had achieved throughout his career. As he stood before the 5 trophies, his face displayed a complex expression. There was unconcealed pride, a hint of emotion, and also a tinge of genuine pride. He slowly raised both hands, giving a thumbs-up sign, a gesture to everyone who had supported him, from family and friends to coaches and fellow players, as well as the millions of fans around the world who had always been by his side. The cheers from the stands grew louder, with chants of "Hala Madrid" echoing throughout the stadium. This moment served as concrete evidence of Ronaldo's incredible success with Real Madrid. His first trophy came in 2008 while still at Manchester United, but his next 4 came while wearing the white colors of Los Blancos, in 2013, 2014, 2016, and 2017. Each trophy represented a season filled with spectacular goals, captivating performances, and significant contributions to his team's triumphs. In the season in which he won his 5th trophy, Ronaldo was named the UEFA Champions League's best striker, leading Real Madrid to their 2nd consecutive Champions League title. He also scored prolifically in La Liga and the Copa del Rey, proving that he was not only a great player in European competition, but also domestically. As the cameras panned around to capture every detail of the moment, from the gleaming surface of the golden trophy to the expression on Ronaldo's face and the delighted faces of the fans in the stands, everyone knew they were witnessing history being made. This photo would become one of the most iconic images of Ronaldo's career, symbolizing the dedication, hard work, and success that can be achieved by someone who never stops striving for excellence. After a moment of basking in the cheers of the fans, Ronaldo gently touched the surface of one of the trophies, as if to relive all the struggle he had gone through to achieve it. He then turned to face the stands, raised his hand again, and blew a kiss to the fans, a way of saying thank you for all the support he had received over the years. To this day, the photo remains a cherished memento of Ronaldo's glory days at Real Madrid, and proof that with hard work, determination, and a genuine love for the sport, one can reach limitless heights of success. Would you like to learn more about a particular season in which Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, or perhaps hear about other key moments in his Real Madrid career? Okay, let's tell you about this special moment in this photo with a long and detailed story. On a day eagerly anticipated by football fans around the world, July 16, 2018, a massive press conference was held at Juventus FC's headquarters in Turin, Italy. The air in the room was filled with excitement and anticipation. Every camera was ready to capture every detail. Every journalist was ready to record every word, and the thousands of fans gathered outside the stadium had already begun cheering long before the event even began. In the center of the stage, adorned with a black backdrop adorned with the logos of the club's main sponsors, such as Adidas, Jeep, and Cygames, as well as the iconic Juventus crest in the bottom right corner, emerged a familiar figure in the world of football, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. He wore a crisp black suit with a white shirt and dark tie, his face adorned with a broad smile that reflected both excitement and a sense of immense responsibility. After several greetings from the club and a warm welcome, the highlight arrived. Ronaldo carefully picked up a white jersey with Juventus' signature black stripes and held it up with both hands to the cameras scattered around him. On the back of the jersey, the large lettering, Ronaldo, was emblazoned prominently above the iconic number 7, a number that has become a part of his identity throughout his career. This moment was more than just the unveiling of a new jersey. It marked the beginning of a new chapter in Ronaldo's career, following several successful years with Real Madrid in Spain. By joining Juventus, one of the most historic clubs in Italy and Europe, he brought with him high hopes of leading the club to greater heights, especially in the UEFA Champions League, a long-held dream for the Bianconeri, Juventus nickname. The atmosphere in the room grew lively as the photo session continued. Every corner of the stage testified to the significance of this move, not just for Ronaldo personally, but for the world of football as a whole. This transfer became one of the biggest news stories of the year, demonstrating how a top player can change the dynamics of a club and a football competition. After the photo session, Ronaldo delivered a short speech, expressing his gratitude to the club for their trust in him and promising to give his best for Juventus and its fans. A thunderous applause filled the room, and in that moment, everyone knew they were witnessing history in the making. Well, that's the long story behind that special photo. Have you ever witnessed other top player transfers that made you excited too? Okay, let's make a long story about this meaningful moment of victory. Party popper. It started to rain on the green pitch of the Allianz Stadium in Turin that night, but the raindrops seemed like sprinkles of joy, adding to the victorious atmosphere. August 1, 2020, a day that will forever be etched in the memories of Juventus FC fans and the career of Cristiano Ronaldo. After a challenging season, both in terms of competition on the pitch and the unique circumstances facing the entire world, the long-awaited moment finally arrived. Juventus won the 2019-2020 Serie A title. This was the Turin-based club's 9th consecutive title, a remarkable achievement that confirmed their dominance in the Italian Football League. On the still damp pitch, Cristiano Ronaldo emerged with an unconcealed smile. He wore the signature black and white Juventus jersey, with a red, white, and green victory medal, the colors of the Italian flag, hanging around his neck. With both strong hands, he raised the Scudetto trophy, the iconic golden funnel-shaped trophy that is so well known in Italian football. Ronaldo looked so proud as he held the trophy. Even though the rain continued to pour down on him and the trophy, it didn't dampen the victorious spirit that radiated from his face. Every movement he made seemed to convey that all the effort, hard work, and dedication over the long season was worth what he and his team had achieved today. He wasn't just carrying himself, but also representing the entire Juventus family, from his teammates, coaching staff, to the millions of fans around the world who have always given him their unwavering support. Around him, despite the limited presence of fans in the stadium due to certain circumstances, the atmosphere of victory was still palpable. The floodlights from the stadium illuminated the overcast night sky, and every drop of rain that hit the trophy only made it shine even brighter. His teammates were also eager to celebrate together, albeit while maintaining social distancing, in accordance with the rules in place at the time. For Ronaldo personally, this title was proof that his decision to join Juventus several years earlier was the right one. He made a significant contribution to the team, both in terms of the goals he scored and the inspiration he provided to his teammates. Despite his numerous career accomplishments, each new title holds its own significance, especially when it comes with a club as storied and imbued with such a strong fighting spirit as Juventus. When this photo was taken, it wasn't just a picture of a player with a trophy. It was a testament to an unwavering fighting spirit, solid teamwork, and boundless love for the sport of football. The rain that fell at the time seemed to bear witness to the fact that the victory wasn't easy, but all the challenges made it all the more rewarding. Wow, it feels like we all shared in the joy. Do you have a moment of victory for your favorite team or club that you consider most memorable? Let's start building a long-awaited story from this photo, by imagining every possible detail that happened before, during, and after the moment captured in the image. Chapter 1. The long-awaited night. It was 9:30 p.m. local time at the Mapei Stadium, Città del Tricolore in Reggio Emilia. A slightly chilly air enveloped the usually bustling stadium, but on Saturday night, January 17, 2021, the atmosphere was different. Although health restrictions limited the number of spectators, the sound of cheers and applause coming from the open sectors remained strong, blending with the chants of Juventus fans' long-practiced songs. In the Juventus dressing room, the atmosphere was tense but also filled with excitement. The players gathered around coach Andrea Pirlo, who had just given them final instructions before they took to the pitch. In the corner, Cristiano Ronaldo sat quietly, staring at the black and white jersey hanging on the rack. His eyes were focused. He touched the club crest on the chest of his jersey as he reflected on the long journey this season had taken, from the difficult home games, to the long away trips, and all the challenges he and his teammates had to overcome. "We're close, guys," Ronaldo said in a calm but confident voice, causing several players to turn and nod enthusiastically. Shortly after, the referee signaled the end of the match. The players stood, hugged and cheered each other on before walking out of the dressing room, down the dark tunnel until the bright lights of the green pitch greeted them. Chapter 2. An energy-sapping battle. The Coppa Italia final between Juventus and Napoli kicked off at 8:45 p.m. Both teams played with passion, showing their best form. Napoli launched attack after attack, trying to break through Juventus's resilient defense. Meanwhile, Juventus didn't sit still. They continued to search for openings to score the decisive goal. In the 60th minute, the crucial moment arrived. Federico Chiesa received a pass from Weston McKennie on the right flank, then cleverly moved past two Napoli defenders. He then sent a pinpoint cross into the penalty box, and at that moment, Ronaldo, who was well positioned, leapt high, beat the defender with his head to send the ball into the net beyond the Napoli goalkeeper. Goal! The commentator's voice echoed, followed by a resounding cheer from the Juventus fans. Ronaldo ran to the corner of the pitch, performing his trademark leaping celebration with both hands in the air, while his teammates ran after him to celebrate with him. But the match wasn't over yet. Napoli became more aggressive in search of a winning goal, even trying to catch up by substituting several players to strengthen their attack. In the 89th minute, they managed to score through Dries Mertens, making the score 1-1 and sending the match into extra time. In a tense extra time period, both teams continued to compete fiercely. Until the 114th minute, Ronaldo was the hero again. He received a pass from Alvaro Morata outside the penalty area and unleashed a powerful left-footed shot that curled the ball into the net. His second goal, making him the all-time leading scorer in Coppa Italia final history. When the referee blew the final whistle, the score remained 2-1 for Juventus. The Juventus players immediately ran to celebrate, some crying with joy. Ronaldo fell to his knees on the green grass, touched the ground with both hands, and closed his eyes for a moment, expressing gratitude for the hard-won victory. Chapter 3. An eternal moment of victory. After a brief moment of celebration with his teammates on the pitch, it was time for the trophy ceremony. The Juventus players lined up neatly on the podium while the event committee made final preparations. Ronaldo stood first, his face still plastered with a wide smile, despite the sweat still beading on his forehead and his body visibly exhausted from the grueling match. When Juventus' name was announced as the 2020-2021 Coppa Italia champions, the cheers of the fans erupted once again. The Juventus club president stepped forward to receive the trophy, then presented it to Ronaldo, the team's captain for the match. As his hands touched the large, heavy gold surface of the trophy, a sense of pride and joy overflowed. Without a second thought, Ronaldo lifted the trophy as high as he could into the air, drawing even louder cheers. He then brought it close to his face, even nibbling on the top, a gesture he often used to celebrate major victories in his career. Around his neck hung a gold medal, gleaming in the floodlights, and a black and white sash emblazoned with the words, Vittoria Super Coppa Italiana, swayed with his movements. Behind him, the expansive stadium, with its red seats and raised sections of the stands, was clearly visible, while security guards and match officials continued to move around the pitch. The floodlights made every detail of his black and white jersey stand out, including the sponsor logos and club crest proudly displayed on the chest. Chapter 4. Afterward, an unforgettable moment after the victory photos were taken and the ceremony concluded, Ronaldo and his teammates walked around the pitch to greet the fans who had come to support them. He greeted and kicked the ball to some children near the stands, still carefully carrying the trophy. In the dressing room, the atmosphere was even more festive. The players opened bottles of soda and fruit juice to celebrate, while several club staff members were busy with various administrative tasks and taking group photos. Ronaldo sat on the bench, still holding the medal around his neck, looking at the trophy placed on the table. He remembered all the early morning training sessions, all the injuries he had to overcome, and all the support he had received from his family, friends, and supporters. Now we have one more trophy, but the fight isn't over yet, he told his teammates, who immediately cheered enthusiastically. They knew there were still many challenges ahead, including ongoing Serie A and Champions League matches. But that night, they just wanted to savor the moment of victory they had fought so hard for. The next day, a photo of Ronaldo holding the Coppa Italia trophy made headlines in sports media outlets around the world. Many commented on his dedication and unwavering ability to win, even at an age no longer young for a professional footballer. For Ronaldo, the photo wasn't just a memento, but proof that hard work, determination, and fighting spirit will always bring beautiful results. This story is inspired by Juventus' victory in the 2020-2021 Coppa Italia final, combining factual details and narrative elements to provide a deeper insight into what might have happened before, during, and after the photo was taken. November 30, 2022, marked a turning point in Cristiano Ronaldo's career. After a turbulent time at Manchester United, news of his joining Saudi Arabian Premier League club Al Nassr began to emerge, capturing the attention of the football world. That day, in a simple yet elegant room in Riyadh, the atmosphere was calm yet full of anticipation. Ronaldo had just arrived after a long journey, wearing a plain black t-shirt that showcased his well-maintained athletic physique. On the other side of the room stood one of Al Nassr's top officials, dressed in traditional Saudi Arabian attire, featuring the distinctive red and white cloth and a black headband. They had spent several hours in-depth discussions about the club's vision, its goals, and the crucial role Ronaldo would play in elevating football in the region. "We're very excited to be working with you, Cristiano," the club official said with a friendly smile, giving Ronaldo a firm handshake. "You will not only be our best player, but also a role model for millions of young players across the region." Ronaldo smiled back, his eyes full of confidence. "I'm not just here to play, but also to help this club achieve greater heights and inspire future generations," he replied in a firm voice. Once all the contract details were finalized and the official approvals were granted, it was time for the official introduction photo. Against the plain, cream-colored back wall, devoid of any excessive decoration, the two men stood side by side. Together, they held up Al Nassr's new uniform, its striking blue and yellow. On the back of the jersey, the name, Ronaldo, was emblazoned in blue letters on a yellow background, and below it was the iconic number, 7, the number he has worn throughout his entire career. Ronaldo held the left side of the jersey with his left hand, while club officials held the right. Both faces were beaming with wide smiles, capturing this historic moment that will be cherished by millions of fans around the world. Camera lights flashed relentlessly, capturing every angle from the jerseys they held to the joyous expressions on their faces. For Ronaldo, this was the beginning of a new chapter in his already illustrious career. He knew that new challenges awaited him in the Saudi Arabian League, but he was ready to face them with the same enthusiasm with which he began his footballing journey. Club officials respectfully patted Ronaldo's shoulder, while they continued to smile for the cameras. The atmosphere in the room was filled with excitement and optimism about the club's future with the world star. After the photo session, Ronaldo gently touched the back of his jersey, which bore his name. He recalled all the clubs he had represented, Sporting CP, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and how each step brought new challenges and opportunities for growth. "I want to show that football all over the world has great potential, including here," Ronaldo said after the photo session. I will try to give my best in every match, help the team win trophies, and also share my experience with my young teammates. Meanwhile, club officials also expressed their hopes. The revival of football in our country is getting closer with the arrival of Cristiano, they told the assembled reporters. He is not only a top player, but also has an extraordinary leadership spirit that will be very beneficial for the entire team. The moment in the photo then spread rapidly around the world via social media and sports news. Many fans responded enthusiastically, while others were still shocked by the decision to move. But one thing is certain, Cristiano Ronaldo's name is back in the spotlight, and the football world is ready to witness a new chapter in the extraordinary journey of one of the greatest players of all time. This moment marks a significant step for Ronaldo entering a new chapter in his career, making a significant impact on the development of football in the Middle East. Are you curious to see what achievements he has achieved with Al Nassr since then? The 2023-2024 season has been Cristiano Ronaldo's most rewarding season with Al Nassr. From the start, he demonstrated unwavering commitment, arriving early for every training session, mentoring his young teammates, and consistently giving his all in every match. The Saudi Arabian League that season was filled with intense competition. Big clubs like Al Hilal, Al Ittihad, and Al Ahly were vying for the title, and every match presented a challenging test. Ronaldo focused not only on scoring goals, but also on helping his team by providing clever passes and leading the defense when needed. In a mid-season away match against Al Hilal, he scored a spectacular hat-trick, including a stunning free kick, leading Al Nassr to a crucial 3-2 victory. As the season entered its final stages, the race for the top scorer title intensified. Ronaldo was neck and neck with players from other clubs, and each goal he scored further strengthened his position at the top of the scoring charts. In the final match of the season against Al Ahly, he scored twice, taking his total to an unprecedented 28 goals in a single season. It was the end of season Saudi Arabian League celebrations at King Saud University Stadium in Riyadh. After Al Nassr's 2-0 victory over the final team, the atmosphere inside the stadium was filled with excitement as preparations for the awards ceremony began. Ronaldo stood among his teammates, wearing Al Nassr's bright yellow home kit, which shone brightly under the floodlights. The club crest, sponsor, and jersey logo were clearly visible on his jersey, while the light blue captain's armband highlighted his important role as a team leader. When the name, Cristiano Ronaldo, was announced as the winner of the Golden Boot Award for the season's top scorer, cheers and applause erupted from all corners of the stadium. He stepped onto the podium with a steady stride, a smile brimming with pride and a hint of emotion. The head of the Saudi Football Federation presented him with the beautiful Golden Boot trophy, a symbol of recognition for his dedication and outstanding skills throughout the season. Ronaldo accepted the trophy with both hands, then raised it slightly to show the assembled crowd. He then gently carried the trophy in one hand, while giving a thumbs-up sign to the supporters and teammates celebrating from below the podium with the other. His eyes were slightly red, as if they held a story behind each goal he scored and each challenge he overcame with his team. After the ceremony, Ronaldo walked to the sidelines to meet with reporters and deliver his remarks. "This award doesn't just belong to me," he said in a clear, grateful voice. "It belongs to the entire team, my teammates who always support me, my coach who always guides me, and my fans who are always by my side." He also expressed his hopes for the future of football in the region. "I hope this award can be an inspiration to many young players in Saudi Arabia and around the world," he said, touching the golden football trophy he was still holding. "Hard work never goes in vain, and if you have a dream, never give up on pursuing it." Photos of this moment immediately went viral around the world. Many fans and football figures expressed their appreciation for his achievement, saying that Ronaldo proved that age is no barrier to greatness. For Al Nassr, this award is proof that their move to bring Ronaldo to the club has had a tremendous impact, not only in terms of achievements, but also in raising the profile of local football on the international stage. This Golden Shoe Award marks a significant milestone in Ronaldo's career with Al Nassr. Were you curious to see how Ronaldo fared in international competitions with the club after winning this award? It was February 12, 2025, at the White House in Washington, D.C. Cristiano Ronaldo had just completed a sports and cultural tour of the United States with several world athletes, aiming to promote sports as a tool for national unity and youth development. Shortly before he was to depart for Saudi Arabia, he received an unexpected invitation from the office of the President of the United States to pay a courtesy call. As his escort car pulled into the White House grounds, Ronaldo's heart was filled with respect and admiration. He wore an elegant black fur jacket with a turtleneck and black pants, a look that was professional yet still reflected his distinctive personal style. In the car, he considered what would be discussed during the meeting and how this opportunity could be used to spread a positive message about soccer and the importance of sports education. After passing through tight security, Ronaldo was flown to the Gold Room, one of the most iconic rooms in the White House, with its resplendent gold decor, navy blue drapes, and walls adorned with paintings and historical documents. Shortly after, President Donald Trump entered the room with a confident stride, wearing a navy suit and a striking red tie. "Hello, Cristiano. It's a pleasure to meet you in person," President Trump said with a broad smile, giving Ronaldo a firm handshake. "You are not only an incredible athlete, but also an example to millions around the world." "Thank you very much, Mr. President. I am very honored to be here today," Ronaldo replied with a friendly smile, his eyes glancing around the historic room. They then engaged in a lively conversation for about 30 minutes, discussing the role of sport in building international relations, youth development programs through soccer, and the potential for cooperation between the United States and other countries in the field of sports. After the conversation concluded, the White House photography staff proposed a commemorative photo. Ronaldo and President Trump stood side by side in front of the United States flag and the official presidential flag, with historical documents displayed on the wall behind them. Both raised their hands in a thumbs-up sign, expressing their positive spirit and support for the ongoing efforts to advance sports and friendship between the countries. Flashing cameras captured the historic moment, with warm smiles on both their faces. After the photo session concluded, President Trump presented Ronaldo with a special souvenir, a small replica of the Statue of Liberty along with a book on American history. In return, Ronaldo presented an official Al Nassr jersey with President Trump's name and a personalized number, as well as a soccer ball signed by all of his teammates. "I hope this visit can be the beginning of a closer collaboration in the field of sport," Ronaldo said as he prepared to leave. "Football can unite people from all backgrounds, and I will continue to strive to spread that message wherever I go." President Trump nodded in agreement. "I totally agree with you, Cristiano. I hope we can continue working together to create a better future through sport," he replied. After the visit, photos of the meeting were immediately released to the public. Many people responded positively, applauding the efforts of the two leaders to promote friendship and cooperation through sport. For Ronaldo, this visit was not only a personal honor, but also an important opportunity to demonstrate that sport can be a bridge connecting nations around the world. This meeting is proof of how sport can bring people from different backgrounds together. Are you curious about the sports cooperation programs that were launched after this meeting? On December 15, 2025, a chilly night enveloped Washington, D.C., but the atmosphere inside the White House was warm and festive. The Sports and Innovation Gala was being held that evening, a special event that brought together prominent figures from the worlds of sports, business, and government to celebrate achievements and promote cross-sector collaboration. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived with his partner, Georgina Rodriguez, who wore an elegant navy evening gown. Ronaldo himself looked stunning in a black suit complete with a bow tie and a striking diamond brooch pin on the chest of his suit. As they entered the North Hall, one of the largest rooms in the White House, adorned with magnificent gold decor and lush greenery, everyone's eyes were immediately drawn to them. Many came to greet and share stories with the soccer star. During the event, Ronaldo met Elon Musk, a global business magnate and known for his avid football fandom. They quickly engaged in a lively discussion about the potential of new technologies in sports development, including the use of artificial intelligence to enhance athlete performance and safety on the pitch. "Imagine if we could create a pitch that could adapt its surface conditions to suit the sport," Musk said with a twinkle in his eye, prompting Ronaldo to laugh and nod enthusiastically. Soon, several other prominent figures joined their group, including a high-ranking government official and a prominent sports entrepreneur. Everyone seemed happy and relaxed, sharing jokes and stories about their experiences around the world. Georgina stood by Ronaldo's side, smiling and engaging in conversation, while several other guests came over to take photos. As the atmosphere grew festive and the orchestra in the corner played upbeat music, Ronaldo pulled out his phone with a smile. "Let's take a selfie together to immortalize this moment." He invited his new group of friends. Everyone immediately gathered closer, their faces beaming with joy, ready to capture this special moment. Ronaldo raised his phone, adjusted his angle, and pressed the shutter button, resulting in a photo that would be remembered as one of the most special moments of the evening. After the selfie session, the event continued with a sumptuous dinner and an awards speech. Ronaldo himself received a special award for his contribution to promoting sports as a tool to inspire young people around the world. In his speech, he conveyed a message of hard work, discipline, and teamwork. "Sports isn't just about winning and trophies," he said in a clear, emotional voice. "It's about being the best version of ourselves and helping others do the same." At the end of the evening, Ronaldo and Georgina walked out of the White House with hearts full of gratitude. They had met so many incredible people and shared precious moments with them. Ronaldo immediately shared a selfie taken that evening on his social media accounts, garnering millions of likes and comments from fans around the world. Many noted that the photo demonstrated how sports can unite people from different backgrounds and create valuable relationships. This gala evening demonstrated how collaboration across fields can have a positive impact on the world. Are you curious about the collaborative projects that emerged from the evening's gathering of prominent figures?